I'm Jude Cook and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. I hope you're sitting comfortably because we're just going to nip on down to Colombo Street, Beckenham Central and catch up with Andrea from the Moho store. I love hearing about successful businesses in Canterbury, and especially when they're owned by Cantab and run by one as well. That would be Andrea Cairns in this case at the Moho store in Colombo Street.
Andrea, what a lovely introduction.
Oh, well, it is. It's fantastic, and your stock has been selling great guns.
I know. It looks like we're heading into a really great. It's been a really good year this year. It was a great Christmas, and now heading into a really, really busy winter. And people have really been passionate about shopping local in New Zealand made, which I love because obviously that's my
and of course your product is New Zealand made.
Everything is all New Zealand made. Yes,
beautiful.
Yep. So
now we're
really
going to be talking about sport and especially for the little ones.
Yes, because winter sports obviously started. Isabel's into hockey and Harper's first year of tackle rugby. No ripper rugby, it's tackle. So
and Alexandra's doing netball this year.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah,
so it's those cold mornings, isn't it? You need your Ugg boots.
I'm really lucky. It's evening. It's actually on a Thursday evening down at the netball courts, but still it's getting a bit cold, 3:45.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about what we've got for the littlies, and these are great for the ones that are playing sport.
Yes. So we've obviously have our normal
colour
merino gloves, and they come in about sort of eight colours or so. But we also stock the fingerless. Now, we've got small, medium, large, extra large. Now, the small size I found are perfect for Isabella and great for hockey. So she can still obviously, especially for practice, still hold your hockey stick and everything, but she's not getting those warm hands, because any hockey player will know if you hit the ball and you've got really cold hands, your stick vibrates and it hurts your hands.
Of course it does.
So we can solve that problem.
Fingers in.
And so then we've got the mittens are so cute. I know, I wish I still had children almost small enough to fit those little mittens.
No, I actually used to sew a piece of wool between them and thread it through Alexandra's jacket so she wouldn't lose them.
Mittens on string.
Mittens on string sounds very good.
So we've got a lovely wee mix of everything there, and there's also hats as well.
Right, yes, you have got a great
the other
selection.
thing as well, with the...
And for mums.
Yes, those have been really popular. Again, it's really nice because your hands are, your fingers are still free as well. Now, the other thing as well, which I've just got in store, is the problem is, you're probably finding, can you use your iPhone if you've got your gloves on? No. So I've got some thread that you can sew into the finger of your glove, and so you can use your iPhone. So I'm solving a completely first world problem, but it's necessary.
It is an issue.
So if you come in, I can give you some thread and you sew it on, and so you can use your iPhone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
iPad or any touch screen.
So I love it. I'll tell you what, I'd even pierce my leather gloves to be able to do that with some thread.
Well, yes, there we go.
Seriously.
Special conductive thread.
It's worth it. Now, beautiful scarves for us standing on the sideline.
Them all hanging up there. So we've got... actually, I've lost track of how many colours. We're almost up to 20 now, so we've got lots of beautiful colours, gift boxes.
And don't forget, it's ponchos. Ponchos are one thing especially that they cannot keep up. Supply and demand are two things. Amazing colours. Come on down. The Moho store, they're down at Beckenham Central, 140 Colombo Street, 9431639. Sometimes in life, not all things are made equal. Example, Vanella shirt, dubbed the most ugliest shirt for the season. There's always one, isn't there, in every crowd. However, I actually quite like it. Just proves maybe that my taste isn't to everybody else's. 57 clams. Over 3,000 shirts here at my men's store. We don't have to worry about one ugly one because the rest are rather heavenly. Sizes small men's right through to 5XL. The quality, the fabrics, absolutely beautiful. They don't discriminate on age in here as well. Country look, what a beautiful shirt. You really need to come and feel the thread count of these. Just stunning. Browns, the classic blues and reds. Look at that, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And the different shades of green, camouflage. Once again, the black, red and white. That's quite gorgeous too, isn't it? Look at that, sort of a burgundy blue and a steel. And of course, into the absolute classics, those Vanellas, fabric and a label that you've known for so many decades, still holds up to the test of time. Beautiful finishing on all of these. If you don't like being bulked up, gentlemen, in winter, these are the perfect shirts, slightly brushed, beautiful finishing on them, and look at this exciting range that's just come in. All the new patterns for winter as well. The stock moves incredibly fast here at my men's store at Bishopdale. Only the one great location here in Christchurch. Look at these, much smaller print on that one there. Into the Fletcher Jones here, Litchfield. Beautiful one here from Breakaway, look at that. And throw it in with a gorgeous pair of Tussock Creek strides, look at that. Just grab those off the cuff here, because it is the Vanella and moleskin capital here. Look at that for coordination. Isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, that'd take you anywhere. Out to dinner, beautiful casual lunch in the weekend, right through into the office as well. Gorgeous look. And I'll tell you one thing else, there's absolutely no bull in this store. You can be guaranteed everything we say is fact, no bull whatsoever. Okay, come on round. Hey, for those of you that are taking summer breaks, don't forget you can still get your polo shirts, t-shirts and even shorts in here as well. So don't forget, we will do things off and out of season. Short sleeve shirts as well, but it's those Vanellas. You really need to come in and see all the beautiful new patterns, styles, quality that you're not going to get anywhere else other than my men's store. My men's store, Shop 11 Bishopdale Village Mall. Brands you want at prices you want. If you're finding your day-to-day living just a little bit hard, feeling uncomfortable walking around in the likes of, why not expand your life? Isn't that what these are about, Mike?
It's about getting out, doing stuff, looking at people's gardens. It's about experiencing life. I'm not putting TV down, Jude. But it's nice to get out.
Oh, absolutely it is. And some people have got this strange idea that these are a last resort.
I'd like to see them as it's like a push bike.
I know it is.
You get from A to B. It's an easy way of getting from A to B, and sometimes you get tired of. You can't walk. I wouldn't walk from here to wherever.
Yeah.
Why not take the easy option?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. Yeah. All of a sudden it's opening up your whole life again and giving you more comfort and more independence again. Now, if you're into saving $1,200, I don't know who of us aren't, that's exactly what Wheelchair Services can do for you. These little scooters here are normally $6,500, they are $5,300 while stocks last here. That's a huge saving of $1,200. Let's talk about some of the features and extras that people can get to go with these.
Okay, you can buy canopies, you can buy...
what about our hands in winter?
Well, there are hand warmers and things like that can stop your hands getting cold.
Windscreens?
Windscreens, yes. You're onto it, Jude, you know.
I am, and I love these. I love my rear vision mirrors.
I think the best thing is when you come into a supermarket, you're not looking for a park, trying to get as close as you can go right up to the door. You're not carrying stuff, and these are good for, we can make wee trailers to carry your groceries back.
And of course you've got the basket on the front here, and you've also got this really decent sized carry.
It's weatherproof.
In the back here.
Yeah, and it holds a good amount. And like I say, if you want to chuck your bread or your paper in there, and then just carry on from the shop, that's fine.
And what's this one here for?
That's a stick holder.
Stick holder?
Cane goes in here.
I was going to say, I didn't think it was for my coffee.
We can do that too, Jude.
Oh, you're joking. Can you really? Oh my gosh, it's getting better by the minute, folks.
I put a coffee holder on for a lady in Timaru just here. It just closes up and,
Now, I must admit, one thing that I was always very concerned about was elderly people in these.
Yeah.
And the fact of the speed. Are they going to go too fast? You can actually dial up what speed you want on here and it won't go over it. It goes right from the tortoise through to the hare. So if I put it on the tortoise...
Well, as you're riding along, we'll go slow, so you go slow, and then push that button while you're riding along. Okay. If you want to pick groceries up or something like that.
And here I go with the hare. Well, I'm doing 15 Ks now. I'll see you later. Wheelchair Services, you'll find them at 29 Shakespeare Road in Waltham, mobilitysystems.co.nz. Dr. Sharon joins us now. Hi, Dr. Sharon.
Hello, Jude.
Dr. Sharon, you are a doctor of applied kinesiology.
That's right. I'm an applied kinesiologist chiropractor. That means that I'm a specialty of chiropractic and I fix things in 1 or 2 visits instead of 10 or 20 visits.
And it works quite different to other just chiropractors, doesn't
That's
it?
right, that's right. I remember when I went to the first applied kinesiologist, all these things that I've been going for years to get fixed suddenly were gone, you know, and it was lovely. I used to supinate, which is you walk on the outside edge of your feet, and now my feet are flat. And when I walk on the sand, you see this lovely footprint, and I never used to have that. I used to always wear out my shoes in the front.
That must make a huge difference to your knees, your hips, your back, your shoulders.
That's right.
Right the way up.
The feet are the foundation of the body. And, you know, we've got a lot of people out there that are pronating, and you go to the store, and they're like, you know, put these orthotics in, and when you stand on the scales, you have more weight on one side than the other, and, you know, we have to do all these things with your shoes. I can actually fix that. When I go into those stores, it says 51.49, and they go, oh, yes, you see, you're out of balance. And it's like, no, that's normal because your right-hand side is going to be slightly more than your left side because you're right-handed. But we fix feet problems. You got a Morton's neuroma, you got a painful toe, you have an Achilles heel problem. We fix all of these things, and really, 1 or 2 visits, even if you're in your 90s, normally it comes right really, really quickly.
What about with ligament problems?
Yes. A lot of people are told that your ligaments have been damaged and then therefore you can't get any better.
Sure.
Ligaments are a stabilizer. They are not the thing that makes the bones and the muscles move. You fix the bones and the muscles and your ligament problems just aren't a problem anymore.
Post-surgery on feet?
That's right. Especially right after you've had surgery, you need to start mobilizing that because otherwise it becomes all stiff and the foot just doesn't move properly after that.
So true.
Yeah. And I have people come in that have fractured their feet and I will tape them and I fill out the ACCs. Or if you've had an ACC already, you can bring it to me. If they say, you know, go to the physio, you can come to both of us. You don't have to choose one or the other. And the ACC is good for both of us.
What about Achilles problems?
Yes, Achilles problems can be really quite painful and they often put you in a cast or do surgery. I normally get people back to work within a few days.
Children?
Yes. Children hurt themselves all the time, and feet is just another one, especially if they're promating or supinating or turning their feet in or out. You want to fix it when they're young and not let them grow up that way.
Weak and twisted ankles?
Yes. Yes, I strengthen up your ankles because I fix all the muscles, and then that way you're not always twisting your ankle every time you go somewhere.
Dr. Sharon, 125 Brougham Street, and the number is 379-1939. I'm here with the girls from Oasis and we've been having lots of laughs out here, but the serious side of it, if we can actually get round to that, ladies, of course, is a beautiful product that you yourself, Steph, have developed.
Yeah.
What are the key ingredients, and are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, we can talk about the key ingredients, and that's
Okay.
really the secret of Rhino, is the quality ingredients, how much we put in. We put in large dollops of good ingredients, not just small amounts. We're
Okay.
talking things like manuka honey, neem, which is antibacterial, so that's why it's
really?
good for wound healing. We've got rosemary in there, we've got lavender in there, echinacea, which is cone flower, that's an old-fashioned healing remedy. All these things your viewers will recognise.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course that not only gives it a beautiful scent,
Yeah.
but it is actually the healing properties that are within that. What situations would I use Rhino in?
It's really good for itchy bites.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it's
As
another
I'm
thing
sitting
that
here
my,
covered in them.
My children
Sandfly
love
bite.
it. Yeah, as soon as they get a wee bite, they bring it and they're like, "Mum, where's the magic cream?" And yeah, it takes the itch out of it for them.
And once again, you're using a beautiful natural product that has an immediate reaction. What about you?
Yeah, I've had lots of different people ring up asking what they can use Rhino on.
Yeah, have it. It was a little bit like
yes.
embarrassing bodies,
Yes.
wasn't it, really?
Embarrassing
But
bodies,
that's really
yes.
cool, though, that you've got an 0800 number and people can actually actually speak to a person on the other end of the phone to find out exactly if it is suitable for whatever it is that they're looking for.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's so many places that you call and you get a recorded message.
Yes.
Well, you call Oasis and you'll speak to one of these two likely girls, Sarah
Yeah.
or Heather.
And they're both taken.
They will answer all your questions.
Yeah, what a fantastic. I think that's really lovely. And this is obviously why your product is being so incredibly well received here in New Zealand.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very popular. It's well priced at $39.90.
Wow.
And you can use it for all sorts of things from the top to the bottom and all the bits in between.
You've also used it for the likes of nappy rash.
Yes,
as
it's
well.
fantastic for nappy rash. Yeah, I found it healed within the day. Was just amazing.
And that can be really, really nasty for
It
littlies,
can be
can't
really
it?
awful.
Terribly, yeah. I mean, you think of that from an adult's perspective, and we'd be quite pained, wouldn't we? And you've also used it for eczema.
Yes, we used to have very bad eczema, but not anymore. Thanks to
And
Rhino.
there's no scarring after
No
that
scarring, no.
eczema either. Had you used other treatments prior to using Rhino?
Many.
Yeah, isn't that
Many
amazing?
different products, yes.
It's lovely to know, Steph, that you have actually produced a product that's so natural and has so many incredible healing properties within it. And of course, the customers can just ring the 0800 number or go to many health food stores and pharmacies throughout New Zealand.
They can.
Oasis Beauty. Oasis Beauty, your sensitive skin saviours, 0800 367 329. Grant from Eastern Dry Cleaners joins us now. Grant, lovely to have you with
Thank you.
us.
Thank you. Now, today we're going to play a little game of questions customers ask.
Okay.
So I'll be the customer and
Okay.
you can be me.
All right.
Except for the fact that you've got hair and I haven't. I know you're too young and pretty to be me.
Oh, bless her.
But we'll pretend.
I love role playing. Come on. Yeah.
All right. So you just give the appropriate answer. Now, when people ring up on the telephone, they might say, can you come and do a quote for my drapes, please?
Yes, we can.
And when they might say, is this a free service?
Yes, we do.
And when we get out to their house, they might say, can you quote each room separately? Because I might want to get some rooms done and not others.
Yes, absolutely. Nothing's a problem with Eastern Dry Cleaners, and I know that firsthand.
And then they might, the customer might say, and I need some. This hem's all coming down on the bottom of the strap. Can you fix that up for me?
Oh, yes, we do.
And I noticed that some of my drapes are coming undone along the top there. Hooks, runners are broken. Can you fix that sort of thing?
Yes, we do. Yes, we can.
And look at all that mildew on my linings. Can you fix that up for me?
Without an ounce of difficulty, we can do that for you, madam.
And this lining has really had it, but I love the drape. But can you replace the lining for me?
Absolutely, no problem.
And in this other room, we've got Roman blinds. Do you clean those?
Yes, we do.
And this Roman blind's
this
getting
game.
all saggy. When I pull it up, instead of going straight across, it's got big
with the
sags
folds.
in it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but can you fix that up for me?
Yes, we can. So, Grant, that just proves how diligently I have been listening to you over the years that you have been coming in here, does it not?
It does. You're a good student.
Thank you, and you have been the most wonderful teacher. Grant, it also proves that Eastern Dry Cleaners is capable of so many services out there to Cantabrians as well, which is absolutely brilliant.
And here's a final question.
Yes.
My drapes are really worth a lot of money. Will you truly do your best to make them as nice and clean and as new as possible?
Absolutely, madam. Absolutely. That goes without saying. And of course, we all know, Grant, that we have seen the results, the before and afters over the last few years of what you've bought in. But of course, it doesn't just stop at drapes, does it?
No,
it's
everything.
Beautiful. It's wedding dresses, everyday clothing, school uniforms. Eastern Dry Cleaners Limited, 129 Waltham Road. Free pickup and delivery of your drapes at home, and they operate citywide. 379 4600. Now, it's not often you get to see me without my heels, but yes, I am donning stocking feet at the moment for Sally from Assisted Wear. We're talking about ladies' trousers today. The particular style I've got on is...
These are back opening trousers, Jude. And it's men's and ladies. Well, I do have a men's wear as well as the women's wear, but you're wearing the women's ones.
They are very dignified.
They are. This is a design I came up with for people who need a mobility aid to stand. So some people they're sitting in a sitting position, and then the standing hoist will come in, your feet are put on the standing hoist, and then the hoist lifts you up.
Right.
So this challenge is then, of course, that the hoist is standing right in front of you.
Right.
Somebody needs to then be able to pull your pants down.
Right.
So we're having quite an issue now. So without that,
without further ado,
these ones. Now, you ready for your other pants to be shown?
Yeah,
Jude
absolutely.
luckily has got her own trousers on underneath. So this falls away at the back, a little bit like the old-fashioned long john.
I love it.
Yep. Underwear is inside, so you can go without undies. You wheeled over the toilet and sat down. And it does mean, too, that we can just do them up again like this.
How
Pull them up
simple
and
is
do them up.
that?
It also, there's this very uncomfortable thing, having taken many people's pants off. If somebody's standing, we're moving down like this, and our faces going down past everything. So
Yeah,
this is nice
right.
and dignified, and helps people's self-esteem.
And I'll tell you what, they're incredibly comfortable.
Yeah.
They really are. Colour range in these ones?
Colour range, it's navy and black at
Navy
this
and black.
stage. Yep.
Now-
Seasonal, but at the moment it's navy and black.
Tell me about your fabrics, because you use really beautiful fabrics.
Thank you. All the fabrics that I do use, I have got some merino, which is just whatever the word is.
Beautiful fine knit.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was thinking,
in the warmth.
Yes, and those ones are great for people at home.
Right.
These ones, all the other fabrics I've trialled in hospital level care, so in the washers and dryers. A lot of fabrics can be ruined.
Right.
And these ones I've trialled, they've gone through 72 at least cycles, washing machine, dryer and back again, just to check that they're going to stand up to the washers.
Honestly, this is just incredibly ingenious what you've thought of here. I mean, it's every day that it can affect people's lives, just getting dressed and undressed, can't it?
The time
and as
frame.
you say, no dignity or anything with it anymore. What a fantastic idea. I think you're a very special lady to have gone from nursing into fashion design and helping people like this as well. Look, we're actually going to kick on again next week with some more gorgeous ladies' tops with the style with these from Assisted Wear. Now it's Wellington Online 0800 33 0050 or assistedwear.com. Barbecues direct is so much more than just barbecues. Change of season, they can accommodate you. Alan, lovely to be here with you.
Lovely to meet you.
I don't care what age you are or irrespective of gender, there's nothing like a naked flame to make you feel warm.
Something like the primal warmth of a wood fire, isn't it?
It's just heavenly.
That's right.
Alan, tell me, this Ethos is a brand that only you sell?
It is, yes, yeah. We are the home of Ethos wood fires in Christchurch. They are quite unique. They've been going now for about 12, 14 years, manufactured right here in town, and quite a unique fire. They are very small in the firebox, extremely powerful heat output, so punch well above their weight.
It's quite phenomenal sitting here, actually. It really is, from something so small, and I mean, we're in a really big building here.
Yeah. And here we are, a little wee log there, and we're getting quite roasty, aren't we?
We are, well and truly, I can tell you that. So there's actually the three factors.
That's right.
The Ethos fire is oh so cosy.
Yep. Cosy is a result of the exclusive flue system. It's a double-line flue system, direct vent. Now what that means, it brings its combustion air in from outside the house all the way down the flue and into the fire. So it doesn't pull combustion air in from the room, therefore you don't have all these cool, uncomfortable drafts that conventional fires can cause.
Is that right?
Yeah, so you've got your combustion air coming in there, it feeds itself and then just exhausts back out. So all it's doing is just putting comfy, toasty, warm heat into the room, and that's all.
Also, the second factor with it is the Ethos fire is saving me money.
It saves a lot of money. Our biggest feedback from any Ethos owner after several months of owning and firing their Ethos, they tell me, they say, Alan, we're saving a third, maybe half. We're burning up to half the firewood that we used to because it's just so economical, so efficient. It is a complete burning wood fire. It really just burns absolutely everything, including the gas and smoke that comes off the fuel. So that way it just burns so much. And so again, yeah, saving a lot of money through less fuel.
Also, we actually jumped the gun and started off with how powerful they are, but it is the heat from this. This is really quite phenomenal. I would be expecting to sit by a really huge, quite chunky wood fire to be able to be getting this kind of heat off.
I could show you other wood fires that we sell that have twice, or even more than twice, the firebox volume that give the same amount of heat out. The Ethos has a small firebox, it's compact, it takes 1 or 2 logs in there at a time and really pushes an enormous 18 kilowatts on this little freestanding fire.
Alan, I'm going to grab you again for Let's Go Shopping and let's go through the other designs and styles that you've got. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned for next week. Barbecues Direct, they're at 69 Gasson and Kingsley Street, right on the corner, 3668808. He needs no introduction, really. However, I would like to say the charming Tony from Harold's joins us again.
Hello, hello. I'm ready for action. Hi, everyone.
You are indeed.
Yeah. Right, now, zips. This is the time of year for zips. People's jackets need zips, sleeping bags, you know, anything like that. If you have an existing zip which is kaput, we can often replace the wee slider piece, and that's going to be a fraction of the cost of installing a brand new zip. But if you want to buy a zip, we have lots and lots, from skirt and trouser zips for $1 each, right through to the jacket ones, which are about 8 to 15, or hardly any at 15, most of them 8.
And a rainbow of colours.
Oh yes, yes, and there's literally thousands of them. These are open-enders, of course, you know, the separating zip, but we also have the dual opening, so they open from the bottom as well.
Okay,
so they open from, you know, this end as well as the top end.
Okay, beautiful.
So, and they separate. So
and you've got the endless ones as well, haven't you?
Continuous zip. You can have a 100-metre long zip if you want, because that's the size of the drum they come on.
Brilliant, Tony.
Easy. They just come in black.
Okay.
Now, more practical stuff. Incontinence fabric. If anyone in the family's got an incontinence issue, this is mattress protector. No sewing required. Never has to be washed. It's a wipe-down product.
Beautiful.
And it's $19.95 a metre. Most single beds just take 1 metre.
Okay.
If it's a queen, it might be 2 metres. Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
Easy. $19.95.
Yep.
Easily done.
You've got all sorts of amazing products, haven't you?
As far as waterproof goes, we've got everything from oilskin to the waterproof breathables and the Parkin Island.
Phenomenal. Really is phenomenal in there.
Yeah. This is furnishing velvet, and there's a whole range of these as well, and they're only $39.95 a metre.
Fantastic pricing.
Great value.
Yeah,
really
it is.
Good. So
it's a really good, sturdy, lovely fabric.
If you want to recover the lazy boy or the you know, piano stool, footstool, boat squabs, caravan squabs. Yeah,
occasional chair, whatever it might be.
Yep.
Lovely fabrics.
And woolens. It's that time of year for woolens.
I do love these, Tony.
There's heaps of new ones. So regular woven woolens suitings like that. And this is these other types. These are the knitted ones over yonder here. So we've got the whole lot covered at the moment. So you can do, so these are the knit ones, these other ones in the front, these are the woven ones.
They're gorgeous. I love this bluey colour.
It's neat, real denim.
Isn't it? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, now they vary a wee bit in price. Most of them are $29.95 to $39.95.
Okay.
So generally a skirt takes 1 metre. So it's great value, great value. And then the knitted ones are around about $34 to $39.95, and generally a top's only taking 1.2.
Harold's the trusted name in fabrics. You'll find them at 47 Birmingham Drive, open 10 till 4 Monday to Saturday, 338 7700. Thank you so much for watching Let's Go Shopping.
It was good fun. Stay warm.
It is. Would these fabrics? They will.